Imagine a hidden danger lurking in your daily routine, a silent threat that could steal your independence in a blink. For those over 60, a simple habit practiced for decades could trigger a life-altering stroke. The most frightening part? No clear warning. One moment fine, the next irrevocably changed. As a medical professional dedicated to senior health, I've seen both resilience and unexpected vulnerability. What truly concerns me isn't always the obvious cases, but seemingly healthy individuals who end up in the emergency room, struggling to speak or move. Often, the unsuspected culprit is their daily bathing ritual. What I'm about to share might shock you, as these insights are rarely discussed. There are 5 specific bathing habits that can silently increase your stroke risk, occurring daily to thousands just like you. Consider Sarah, a lively 73-year-old. For 40 years, she lived alone, and every evening she'd take a long, warm bath around 9 p.m., her cherished ritual. One Tuesday night, everything felt normal. But 20 minutes later, drying off, a wave of dizziness and nausea swept over her. Her daughter found her the next morning, barely speaking, her right arm unresponsive, bewildered by her altered world. A stroke had stolen her independence in hours, triggered by that bath she believed was so restorative. What Sarah, and many of us, often miss is that after 60, our bodies react differently to routines. Habits that once served us might now pose risks. Tonight, we'll uncover why this happens, and, crucially, how you can safeguard yourself. Let's begin with a tempting habit. Very hot baths or showers, especially near bedtime. That steaming soak melts aches and fatigue, right? But here's the critical concern. Above 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius, blood vessels dilate rapidly. This vasodilation causes a sharp blood pressure drop, sometimes 20, 30 points in minutes. For younger individuals, it might go unnoticed. But for those over 60, with less elastic arteries, this rapid change is dangerous. Arteries stiffen with age, and the heart works harder. This sudden pressure drop can deprive your brain of vital oxygen. It's more than lightheadedness. When pressure drops in aging arteries, blood flow slows significantly, creating an ideal environment for clots, silent assassins. These clots can travel to brain arteries, triggering sudden, devastating strokes. I recall Robert, a 78-year-old retired teacher. For 15 years, he ended each day with a 20-minute scalding hot shower, his therapy session. One evening, just after drying off, Robert collapsed. His wife found him, unable to speak, his mouth drooping. Hospital tests confirmed a large clot formed during the pressure drop from his hot shower. It traveled to his brain, blocking a vital artery. His self-care ritual tragically paved the way for a stroke. The truth is simple. Your body at 70 isn't the same as 40. Those once resilient blood vessels struggle to maintain stable pressure. Each excessively hot shower becomes a gamble with your cardiovascular health. And this is just one piece. If you think water temperature is the only danger, wait for the next mistake, which could be more serious. If you find this valuable, consider sharing this video to help others stay informed and safe. Our second concerning habit is showering immediately after a significant meal or right after medication. You finish dinner, take your pills, then shower. Logical, right? Yet, this can be a serious oversight. After a meal, blood flow diverts to your digestive system, meaning your brain temporarily gets less blood. Add a hot shower, and more blood goes to your skin. Result? Your brain operates with dangerously reduced energy and oxygen. This applies to certain medications too. Antihypertensives, heart meds, even some pain relievers can impact circulation, making you vulnerable to shower-induced low blood pressure. When these factors align, stroke risk multiplies. I remember Eleanor, a courageous 76-year-old. Every night after dinner and medication, she took a warm bath for sleep. One evening, 10 minutes after her bath, her world spun. Paramedics found her unconscious. Her blood pressure plummeted, forming a clot that blocked the speech area of her brain. Eleanor survived, but her speech was permanently impaired. This shows why timing your bath or shower is critical. As the brain ages, its tolerance for sudden blood flow shifts diminishes. When circulation falters, clot formation likelihood increases. Brain tissue that dies doesn't regenerate. The guidance: wait at least an hour after a meal or medication before showering. Give your body time to adjust. Your brain's well-being depends on it. And if you thought dangers were just hot water or bad timing, the next habit might be the most astonishing. It's in almost every bathroom, yet most seniors never see it as a threat. Our third dangerous habit: long showers in humid, poorly ventilated bathrooms. You close the door, turn on hot water, and let steam envelop you, creating a personal sauna. Blissful, right? But this comfort hides a silent hazard. Hot water creating steam in an enclosed space depletes oxygen from the air. Concurrently, heat dilates blood vessels, lowering pressure. Combine oxygen-poor air with the aging, unstable circulatory system, and you create a perfect storm for a brain emergency. As oxygen falls, blood thickens, flowing sluggishly through already narrowed arteries. This slowed circulation creates an ideal environment for clots to form, potentially obstructing vital brain arteries in minutes. I recall Thomas, a 71-year-old retired carpenter. He loved long, very hot showers, 25 minutes in his small, unventilated, steamy bathroom, claiming it helped his arthritis. One morning, his wife heard a thud, found him slumped, barely conscious, lips blue from lack of oxygen. At the hospital, we confirmed microclots formed in that oxygen-depleted environment, damaging his brain tissue. Thomas survived, but his memory was never the same. The mist he found calming was, tragically, suffocating his brain. This is the rarely discussed reality about bathroom steam. It's not just heat. It's a gradual oxygen reduction to your brain. Every minute in that humid environment is another minute your aging circulatory system struggles. So, keep showers under 10 minutes and ensure good ventilation. Open a window or use an extractor fan. Never stay in a steamy enclosed room thinking it's harmless, because damage occurs silently until it's too late. And if you think only hot and steamy environments pose risks, learn about cold showers. Our fourth dangerous habit: sudden exposure to cold water, especially first thing in the morning. Enthusiasm for cold showers is common today. Fitness coaches, wellness advocates promote them to wake up the body. For younger individuals, it might work, but for those over 60, with stiffer blood vessels and a less robust heart, that abrupt cold shock can be a perilous trap. When cold water hits your skin, blood vessels constrict dramatically. This natural response to cold rapidly surges blood pressure, sometimes 40, 50 points in seconds. If arteries are narrowed by cholesterol or hardened by age, this spike can cause microscopic tears. Your body tries to repair damage by forming tiny clots. These clots can break away and travel directly to your brain. I won't forget James, a robust 69-year-old. Inspired by cold therapy, he started each morning with an ice-cold shower, saying, "It makes me feel alive." Weeks passed. Then, one Monday, his wife heard a crash, finding him collapsed. Paramedics found him unable to move his left side, speech slurred, face drooping. A scan confirmed a massive stroke from a clot formed during that sudden pressure surge. The cold shock he found invigorating tragically damaged his arteries. The man seeking vitality nearly lost his life. This is the cruel irony of cold showers for older adults. What revitalizes a young body can severely threaten weakened vessels. At 70, your arteries cannot endure abrupt thermal changes. If you want refreshment, start cautiously. Use lukewarm water and gradually cool it down. Never subject yourself to extreme temperatures suddenly. And while both hot and cold extremes are dangerous, perhaps the most surprising mistake millions of older adults make nightly, unknowingly, sets the stage for disaster while they sleep. Our fifth and perhaps most perilous habit: showering too late, just before bed. This is common and dangerous because it happens during sleep, when we're most vulnerable. For millions, a warm bath or shower before bed is the perfect unwind ritual. Quiet, stress-free, warm water for relaxation. It seems innocuous, but there's a hidden risk. This habit can create a silent pathway for a stroke while you dream. What happens with a late shower? Your internal temperature rises, conflicting with your body's circadian rhythm, trying to cool you for sleep. This overloads your cardiovascular system. Hot water dilates blood vessels, drawing blood to the skin, away from vital organs. As your body cools, you subtly lose fluids through perspiration. For younger bodies, this is manageable. But for those over 60, especially on blood pressure meds or diuretics, this combination is detrimental. Dehydration plus a natural nighttime blood pressure drop. When dehydrated, blood thickens, flowing sluggishly through stiff arteries. During sleep, this reduced circulation creates a prime environment for clots to form. These can lodge in cerebral arteries, causing a stroke when you are unconscious. Mary, an 82-year-old, lived alone. Every night at 11 p.m., a hot bath. Her peace. One morning, her son called. She struggled to speak. He found her confused, unable to move her right hand. Hospital confirmed a stroke during the night. Tests showed dehydration, confirming our suspicions. That bath, meant to relax, inadvertently created perfect conditions for a clot while she slept. Mary survived, but never fully regained independence. So heed this. Your aging brain doesn't manage circulatory changes as efficiently. At night, when pressure naturally lowers and your body repairs, a late shower's stress can be too much. If you enjoy an evening shower, do it earlier, ideally by 8 p.m. Give your body time to rebalance before bed. Crucially, rehydrate after your shower. Protect your brain during these vulnerable hours because nocturnal strokes are cruel. They steal your future while you dream. Learning about these 5 overlooked habits is understandable to cause apprehension. My purpose isn't to alarm, but to empower you with life-saving knowledge. Aging changes everything: heart, vessels, kidneys, temperature reactions. Your brain relies on a delicate balance. Even bathing can disrupt this if we ignore timing, temperature, duration. I've seen strokes stem not from obvious risks, but from seemingly benign habits. The good news? Awareness is your powerful tool. Simple adjustments to how, when, and where you bathe can protect you. Keep showers under 10 minutes. Avoid extreme temperatures. Opt for comfortably warm water. Never bathe immediately after large meals or medications. Ensure excellent bathroom ventilation. Open a window or use a fan. Most importantly, shower earlier in the evening, giving your body time to stabilize before bed. Pay attention to warning signs. Sudden dizziness, inexplicable weakness, blurry vision are not part of getting older. They are critical alerts that your brain is at risk. Life can transform instantly if a clot lodges wrongly, independence lost in seconds, words stolen in a night. But I've also seen the positive impact. Simple awareness, respecting your body's limits, and adjusting routines help you age vibrantly, securely, and independently for many more years. Cherish yourself. Your body is invaluable, and mindful bathing can truly remain a moment of rejuvenating self-care, not a hidden danger.